This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in South Richmond. Today we're going to take a look at a 3-bedroom, 3 full bath home. This home is located here in a convenient South Richmond location. If you're at all familiar with the VA hospital, that is where we are near. And we have a renovated home today. I've done over 1,300 videos here in Central Virginia, and this is probably one of the more unique properties, and you'll of course see here momentarily. One of the things I love about this property is it is a great option for some unusual populations, actually some populations that we're actually seeing grow in today's society. And this just offers one more option for today's home buyer. You can see from the exterior we have a good amount of curb appeal here, brick that's painted light gray. We've got a dimensional roof. Here in the front yard, a couple options. You can see they have some gravel down, so this could be an actual parking area, or you could just go back and take it to the traditional route of normal grass. And you'll see why they did that gravel there here momentarily. We do have a nice size lot. We are coming in over 1/3 of an acre, which is definitely a good size lot by urban standards. Here on the side of the home, we do have vinyl siding. Now, I want you to take special note of these 2 doors. The one that's higher is going to be door number 1, and that one is going to be door number 2. I'm going to refer back to them here later on in the video. One of the other noteworthy things about this home is we have 2 outdoor units. So that tells me we've got 2 zones inside, and that's going to be important, and you'll find out why here momentarily as well. Nice open backyard. We don't have any trees back here. There is a railroad track just in the distance. You can't actually see it, but it is back there. And we do have good privacy here to the left-hand side. One of the things that I also like is we've got a deck here in the rear. So if you are an entertainer, you can of course do so utilizing that deck in this backyard. Right now we do have 100% financing. There is grant money still available. There are a number of programs that make home ownership very easy for a first-time buyer. We actually have 100% financing available for non-first-time buyers as well. So great variety of very good programs available for today's home buyer. I'm going to do a special giveaway here at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned. I'll have all the details at the very end, and you want to make sure you go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos as they come out. Okay, one of the other things I love about this property is this would be ideal for someone that wants to buy, but they don't quite want to swing an entire payment by themselves. We've got some potential here to make that much easier on this property. I'm going to do this a little bit of a different manner here than I normally do. We're actually going to go upstairs first, and then we're going to come back down. Okay, as we come in, I love the fact that we've got this nice big family room, plenty of space here. Normally when we come into a Cape, we're greeted by stairs right in front of us. And so this is a nice variation from that. Now, this door actually locks, and normally it would take us outside. We have another door. This was the door that was nice and high that I had said was door A. And I'm going to open it up so you can get an idea. We've got steps, of course, that come up, and that's our driveway. A driveway continues on back. So if somebody wanted to do additional parking back where my dirty truck is, they could of course do that as well. So a couple options here. Now, we're gonna lock that door and we're gonna go up the stairs here. We have another door and we immediately enter into a kitchenette. Now, notice we've got the skylights there, which is a really smart addition because that gives us some natural light here in this kitchenette. To the right is our refrigerator. Now, this space here, you could actually put a little dinette table here or directly in the middle of the frame. This is going to be the common area for this upstairs. I'm going to call it a 1-bedroom apartment. Now, this home is not listed as a multifamily property. This is listed as a single family property. What someone does with it once they close is, of course, their business. But for category purposes, we don't consider this a multifamily. Now, this, of course, is going to be our 3/4 bath here on the second level. And we have a small vanity there and the throne there in the right side. So you've got a complete bathroom here. Notice you've got daylight that's coming in through that window, and then the other dormer up next to the fridge. So this, of course, would be your common space. We're now entering into the bedroom space, the actual bedroom space itself. Now, this space would be suitable for probably a full-size bed. I wouldn't go any larger than a full. And we do have a closet here. Now, outside, I mentioned that we had 2 zones. That's going to be the heat pump. So that means this floor actually controls its own heating and air, which is key, because what happens in a cape is typically your heat will rise. There is our thermostat right there. Your heat's going to rise, so they're going to be running AC in here in the summertime, and they're going to get the benefit of not having to use a whole lot of heat in the winter because that downstairs heat is going to rise up to this level. All right, so this is your upstairs unit. Now, this is a prime example of what would work beautifully. Let's say you had in-laws and they were family and you love them, but you can't stand them at the same time. This would be ideal for them because they can go and come, and then you don't really have to deal with them unless you want to. You have a key that controls access to your part of the home, which is ideal. Now, the other flip side is, let's say you don't have relatives or you love them all and they have their own places that they live. You can rent that space to someone and, of course, get that rental income. And they are self-contained, you are self-contained. Now, I'm going to start here on the right side of the home. This is going to be, we are at the front of the home now. This is a nice big bedroom. You could get a king in here with no problem. 3 windows, plenty of natural light, and we've got a walk-in closet. Now, this is unusual because on this level, we're going to have a second walk-in closet. Extremely unusual for a home built in 1947 to have 2 walk-in closets. So that is a huge plus. Directly ahead, of course, is our full bath. They've got LVP on the floor in here. We do have a window. Our tub shower enclosure is here to the left. And then we also have our toilet area here in the corner. So really good layout. I'm now going to take you into bedroom number 2. And it is right here. Once again, we've got 2 windows. Still a really good sized bedroom. You could easily get a queen in here and our other walk-in closet. So huge benefit there having 2 walk-in closets. So that was a total of 3 bedrooms. Now it gets better because when it comes to bedroom counts, we've got some guidelines that we use by appraisal standards. However, someone can do what they want to do if they buy a house. No one is going to restrict you of doing anything in your own property. So we actually have another unit that is downstairs, and I'm going to show that to you here momentarily. This space is considered the family room. So we had that big family room on the front. Actually, this could be considered the family room. That front room could be the living room, just depending on how you set it up. But you've got another space back here. And technically, I said that before I realized that we have a closet here. So technically, this could be the 3rd bedroom here on this main level. So this actually could be considered 5 or 6 bedrooms, depending on your viewpoint. Officially, it's a 3-bedroom house, and all 3 bedrooms are here on the main level. Okay, we've got a deck here, nice sized deck, and we do have stairs going there to the rear. This is a great space if you wanted to put a grill, some chairs back here. You could easily do so and just really enjoy this space. We do have replacement windows. Notice they're wrapped. So whenever we have windows, in many cases there'll be wood here, which always is subject to rot and wood damage because of the weather. But it's nice when these windows are completely wrapped. It makes them much better from a maintenance standpoint. All right, very good. So this is I'm going to call this a flex space, but it is technically a bedroom. If you needed a home office, this would be a great place for one as well. All right, we are going to make a right. This is, of course, our main kitchen. Now, with this kitchen, you can see that we have washer and dryer in place. This is going to be a granite kitchen with stainless steel appliances, good amount of cabinet space here. So we've got a good sized kitchen, and we actually have a mostly heating air duct work there. I imagine you could get some shelving in there if you wanted to make a makeshift pantry. But these washer and dryer units here could go away if you use the downstairs in such a manner. And I'll explain that here when we go downstairs. It'll make much more sense. But nice looking kitchen. We're going to actually go down. Now that is door B. Remember, we had another door going off the side, and I'm going to open this so you can get an idea. We've got a little step there, and this is, of course, our driveway that we saw earlier. So someone could come in this door, and then they would have a choice. They could either go to the left and go through that locked door into the main unit, or they could simply go right and go downstairs. Now downstairs has another unit, believe it or not. Now this is interesting what they did down here. We of course have a basement. There's a hallway that goes all the way down, and here to the left it goes down to the back of the home. I'm going to take you all the way around so you get a good idea of what I'm talking about. Notice washer dryer hookups down here. So if somebody wanted to not make this down here a separate unit, they could of course take the washer dryer and just use the ones down here and get rid of the ones in the kitchen upstairs. So a couple different ways that could go. This goes on around, and notice here to the right, they actually put up drywall, which is unusual to have walls like this in a basement, but they did it for the reason that they wanted to create another unit. So you can see we are going all the way around the perimeter of the basement here. And I'll keep going. Notice here, this is important. We've got a window here, and then we've got another window here. And I'm going to talk about that here once we go inside. We've got a sliding little accordion door here. And now we are actually in the kitchenette area of this downstairs unit. So this is, primarily designed for maybe one person here. This space here, this would actually be considered kind of the living room space or family room space here. And you could, of course, do television or computer. If you needed it as a bedroom, technically, you've got a closet here. So just depending on whoever was living here, what their needs were, would of course dictate the configuration. We do have a full bath right here to the left, ceramic tile on the floor, tub shower enclosure, and then directly across is going to be an actual bedroom. Now, the reason I say this is the bedroom is because one of the stipulations that we often see for bedroom is that you have a window. Now, we've got window here, and of course the window light is coming in through the basement wall, which is really smart use. So if you're the type of person that really likes to have window light in a bedroom, then that has kind of facilitated that need there. And then we have a small closet here. So imagine a college student or perhaps a person that doesn't need a whole lot of space or wants something inexpensive. this might be an excellent option for them. I say that because I know that some people want their own space but don't want to swing an entire payment or don't need an entire house to themselves. So this kind of is the same concept as a roommate situation, but they're not in your space. So just a great option for some potential buyers. The other thing is all the utilities here would be on the same bill. So they're not separate water, separate electricity. So you just simply figure that into your costs as far as what you're going to pay and what you're going to charge the person that actually lives here if it's somebody that's paying. So really neat option here, not something we see often, and wanted to bring it to you. If you have questions about this or any other home in the market, be sure to give me a call. Be sure to stay tuned for the giveaway. I'm going to give you full details on that. I'm real excited about that. Max Williams, 804-402-7788. I can reach on Facebook, under Richmond Area Foreclosures on YouTube, under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Y'all be safe. Have a great day. Okay, it is giveaway time, and I have curated an amazing gift box here. I'm going to explain a little bit about the contents of the box, and hopefully you will be the lucky winner. What I'm going to do is tomorrow, December 21st at about 9 p.m., I'm going to go ahead and shut off any inquiries, and we'll pick the winner at that time. So it behooves you, if you're not already subscribed for instant notification when these videos come out, it's a good idea to do so. I'm going to do some giveaways in the future, and they're usually going to have a pretty tight window, so you don't want to see the video 3-4 days later. You want to make sure you're notified as soon as it comes out. We are going to pick a number between 1 and 500. It's going to be by a random number generator. I've already recorded that, and so once the deadline arrives, tomorrow the 21st at 9 p.m., after that I'm going to reveal what I've already recorded as far as the winning number. Now, if we have 2 individuals or more that hit the number, then I'm going to provide a gift box for each one of them. The stipulation is you cannot go over the number. So anyone that hits the number or the closest person to the number is going to be the winner. Once you go ahead and decide that you want to enter, I need you to do 3 things. Number 1 is to go ahead and subscribe. Number 2, to comment. And number 3, that comment has to include what you would like to see in the future, or if you have any questions about real estate or concerns, something you're curious about, put that question or issue in the comment, and then I'll of course respond to you directly, or I might respond right there on the question. And so that way you can hopefully have some information shared with you. If I don't know the answer, I've got hundreds of people that I know in the real estate industry. Somebody hopefully will have the answer to it. I'm going to go ahead and get started here with the gift box so you can see exactly what is in it. Okay, first item is, you don't have a choice. The first choice is going to be buying your first home. This is 13 chapters that is self-explanatory, and we've got a bunch of good information here for a potential first-time buyer. If you already own, that obviously is not appropriate. You'll have a choice of this one, home improvements that improve value. It's also 13 chapters full of information. A lot of people don't know that just because you do something in a home to improve the value, getting it ready for market perhaps, or you think it might be a wise investment, it isn't necessarily. So you want to hear from a real estate professional standpoint of what makes sense and what maybe doesn't from a resale standpoint. Okay, let's get into the other items. The first one is going to be a 1-year subscription to Richmond Magazine. Richmond Magazine is a great magazine. We've got a lot of good articles that come out in it. I've really been impressed over the years with their content. So that's a 1-year subscription. Secondly, we have 2 free tickets to the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. And that's right in Richmond, a great place to go and learn about culture and history here in Richmond, you will be definitely in for a nice treat. And those tickets normally for adults are $12, so nice little value there for you. A lot of these are going to be things that you may have lived in the area and have never experienced, so I'm excited for those reasons. The next one, I'm embarrassed to say that I never even knew this place existed. This is going to be a membership. This is an annual membership to the Branch Museum of Architecture and Design right here in Richmond. And they're on Monument Avenue. And they've got a pretty interesting calendar. So that'll be a 1-year membership. So if you are interested in architecture or history or just bored and want something to do that's a little different, you've got that option for an entire year. Now, I know a lot of my viewers, a lot of my buyers are single women. And single women have a very special place in my heart. And one of the quickest ways to a man's heart, I can only speak from the perspective of a man because obviously I'm a man. But one of the quickest ways to a man's heart is through his stomach. This one is a class, a cooking class, and it is for mise en place. And I probably messed it up, M-I-S-E. I know it's not mice. So mise en place, a cooking class worth $85. So if you have a potentially someone special, that might be a great way to cook something amazing that impresses them, and I'm just gonna leave it there. All right, we got a little pack of Virginia peanuts, so you can have a little snack. This next one is a little bit higher end. We've got a $25 gift certificate to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. So if you got something special, or if you just got some extra money to burn, $25 off of 2, I believe that is, purchase of 2 dinner entrees. So that's a nice little bonus. If you have not been to the Richmond Squirrels, the Flying Squirrels, it is a great outing. This is going to be, all of these are actually going to be good for at least a year. So 4 tickets to the Squirrels game, even if you're not into baseball like that, it's still very entertaining. They do a lot of neat things during the game, a lot of entertainment. They've got fireworks. In between innings, they have little contests. It's just a really fun time, particularly when the weather is great. We've got a new stadium coming in, and I'm not sure what the timeline is for that, but it may be, who knows, in the new stadium. $15 to Nate's Bagels. So I have never been to Nate's, but $15 certificate, which is a really nice value. I have been to this place. This is Chicken Salad Chick, and I believe it's a franchise. I know there's one in the West End. That's the one I go to. Staff is super friendly. I know they've got one that's in the South Side and maybe one in Hanover. They specialize, of course, in chicken salad. They've got over a dozen different varieties, but they also have soups and salads, good food, friendly people, and definitely check them out, especially if you are a chicken salad fan. This next one is for our bowlers, River City Rolls. This is going to be for a 1-hour free bowling. So you once again have something to do if you are bored or just want to get out for a little time and get some blood flowing. We've got a movie pass to the Cinema Cafe. So this is going to be for one person movie pass, and that is a neat thing to do. This is a gourmet ice cream shop. It's called Scoop. It's on Strawberry Street, and this is for one free single scoop. So there's nothing like some good gourmet ice cream, particularly when it is hot out. Even if it's not hot out, the ice cream is still amazing. This is a little sample of, this is going to be for the love of chocolate. For the love of chocolate. We've got a little chocolate sample here that'll be part of your gift bag. There are some other items in here that I'm not showing. So there's going to be more than this in the gift box, but these are just kind of the ones that I wanted to share because I think these are amazing. This is neat. Row House is an exercise class that they have. There's going to be 2 of them. There's going to be one, I believe, in one in Willow Lawn and one in Lothian. 5 class pack. So you get 5 classes with this certificate, which is a really neat deal, something interesting to do. Get some blood flowing, work off some of these holiday pounds. And this next one is for another physical activity, pure bar, for those of you that are into bar type training. This is $100 off, and they've got a website here. You got a promo code Midlothian, Richmond, near West End, and Short Pump. So you got it West End and south of the James. So we've got some really neat items there for the giveaway. I'm excited to be able to give all this good stuff away, and who knows, if it goes well, I might just do it again. We've got the ability to do that. I really appreciate all my viewers for tuning in, for the support, for the encouragement, and make sure you spread the word. If you've got friends or family that have real estate needs, it would be my honor to talk with them. I do it all, whether it's on the buying side, working with buyers, first-time buyers, repeat buyers, or people selling, people relocating in from out of town. It would be my honor to work with them. Wow, that was a mouthful. I really appreciate you sticking with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing these entries come in and hopefully giving it to a lucky person that can use all of those items. I want to thank you for your support, and most of all, I want you to have a great day.